Mariah Lynn. Yourself.
Black Cypher. Black Cypher. Black Cypher.
Hey. Yourself. These bitches think that they know me. Yo, Marv. These bitches think that they know me. Yo, Lil. These bitches think that they know me. Hey, James. I think they need the promotion. Are you done? What have you done? Studying these bitches for fun. Consecutive fun. No one as ill as us. No one as real as us. Hop with a million. Let's put a million. Are you done? What have you done? Studying these bitches for fun. Consecutive fun. No one as ill as us. No one as real as us. I put a million. Let's put a million.
Shake it, it's your way international special. Yeah, I'm rocking out with Mariah Lynn. We shut the door on you bitches. Winning entertainment, we standing right behind Mariah Lynn. What's going down? Hey, yo, Mariah.
I do the really rock. From the silly yachts. Pull up on any block. These bitches are really dry. I'm running, I'm living on anyone coming that think they can cover my spine. I'm sending the drummers that do percussion, setting the same. Straight from you late. Pretty girl that track to check. You similar to her, bitch, full set. Show me the back, yo, Bruce Wayne. I cut him off, new fade. Blowing up, souffle. Top me off, coupe. You give her what is you make. Look at this pussy, a juice stack. And Gwen and Queen, no in-betweens. Not like an ass or symbols. Got hating whores, got frenemies. Got diamonds on my centerpiece. I run up a block. My shoulder connect to the front. Keep pumping your gun. How the fuck you gon' pay me down? Are you done? What have you done? Stop this for fun. Consecutive fun. No one as ill as us. No one as real as us. Hop with a million. Let's put a million. Are you done? What have you done? Studying these bitches for fun. Consecutive fun. No one as ill as us.
Yo, that Mariah Lynn shit is dope. Let me tell you. What's goody? You already know what time it is. It's the Royal Couch after show review. I'm so excited we got this new show coming out. The Come Up NYC Season 2, Episode 1 has aired today at 4 p.m. If you missed it, make sure y'all go and watch it. It was a great episode. I already cannot wait for Episode 2. So we got Fitz out here gonna give us a little bit of tea of what's going on, gonna give us a little bit of who he is. I'm excited about our special guest today, guys. I know y'all usually see us doing G Status and Chasing Dallas. I wanted to bring it up north. You know, I'm from Jersey, so I had to shout out to my up north and New York cast and doing, you know what I mean, because we doing it too up there, you feel me? But y'all already know this show is sponsored by Dig the Kicks. I got my merch on right now. I got the sweatsuit on. I got the dad hat on. It is lit. Y'all can go and purchase it yourself. If you go to Dig the Kicks, dtk.com, and then in that promo code, before you go and price out, make sure you type in Royal. On us, you get 15% off. So make sure y'all go do that. We are also sponsored by Swag Nation Magazine, which is the first and the #1 independent artist magazine in the nation. We lit. We're going to be on their cover, and we're going to be also teaming up with Swag Nation, bringing you I Spitz, which is the first live online cipher with all rappers and MCs from all over the world trying to get on this. It's going to be lit. You feel me? So make sure y'all go and hit me up in the inbox if y'all want more information for I Spitz. Again, it's the first live online cipher for all my rappers. This is for my LGBT, my straight, for everybody. And the winner of my I Spitz competition will be featured in the magazine. So your brand, your artistry will be spotlight in this amazing magazine where it'll be viewed for all over the nation. So make sure y'all hit me up with that information. Today, we got an amazing guest. We got Fitz. He's an artist. He's a stylist. He is also a reality star from The Come Up. And we're about to get it in to see what's going on. Let's see what we got going, if he's ready to come and talk to us. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the Royal Couch on YouTube and on Facebook. What's going on?
What's up?
Let's try that again, guys. Can y'all hear me fine now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Let's try that again. Try to see if you can add me in. If not, maybe use some headphones. Sometimes that works. Sometimes if you get some headphones. Okay, Fitz, it's not letting me add you in. I need you to get out and come back in with your phone landscape, and we'll get this interview started. Do apologize, guys. This is live on Facebook Live. They don't want us to be great, of course, but we're gonna be great anyway. Fitz, I need you to come out of Facebook and come back in with your phone landscape, and we're gonna try this again. Try to see maybe we got some headphones or something to put on. It was a big echo on your end. I don't know what it is. Okay, I see you now. Shout out to Milan from G Status watching. Love you. Fitz, I don't see the add button next to your let's try this. Let's see something. Yeah, it's not. I don't see. Let's see. No, it's not working. I'm not too sure, guys, of why this is not working right now. Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And I can hear you fine as well. Okay, great, great. Sometimes Facebook, this was live, and you know how Facebook be. But how you doing? Thank you for coming on to the platform and uh, gracing your face after this crazy episode. How are you?
Well, as you all could see, I am not featured in this episode, which is, fine, very fine. I started filming later on, um, but this first episode was very interesting. I mean, I already was hip to what was happening, but to actually see it happening, it was very entertaining. Um, I don't want to say too much. I feel like if I even indulge in anything that I'm gonna say way too much.
Well, we're not gonna say too much, but we are gonna. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the people excited to come for episode 2, and you know, for everyone that don't know, we are talking about the Come Up NYC season 2. Make sure y'all go subscribe. It is amazing. It is a dope series. Episode 1 was aired today. Before we continue, let everyone know where they can find you at and your social media.
My social media on Instagram is Fitz for President. That's FITZ FORPREZIDNT.
Cool, cool, cool. And so before we get into the show, I want, you know, at least for my viewers, I do, just in case you don't know, I do have this in YouTube. So, and after we get done here, I will transfer it into YouTube as well. Um, for the people that don't know, who is Fitz and where did, you know, your brand get inspired from? When did that start?
Initially back in Atlanta, I was a college student at Morehouse. I was there for a year, and then I took some time off of school. And in the midst of that, I was just finding myself and trying to figure out what I wanted to do, or what was my passion, or what did I love to do. And at the time, fashion and wardrobe was like my thing. That was my niche. So that's what I started to like indulge into, focus on research into. I actually transferred to the Art Institute, and majored in fashion marketing and management. Um, and then from that point on, I started as freelance, started like doing internships with like magazines. I worked with different artists, and from that point on, I started making my name within the industry. And I went through a bad breakup, and this breakup led to
Oh,
me. It's fine. It led to me to go to my pen and and unleash a hidden passion that I've had for years, which was music. So now it was difficult for me to be an artist and also still walk around in Atlanta and be known as the stylist. So that is what motivated me to move to New York, which is where I am now. And I hopped on board with the come up. And yeah,
that's cool. And I love that. I love your story because who says that you have to just do one thing? You know what I mean? Our love and
exactly.
our passion is not just meant sometimes for one entity. Sometimes we have to dibble and dabble in a little bit of everything, and especially because a little bit of everything finds a piece of who you are. So I love that. But moving a little bit forward, like you said, then you got into the come up. How did that transpire? What was it, an audition, or did they reach out to you? How did that work out?
Now, I am already in communications with production prior to, um, but when I seen the posting about a new cast, a new season, I did submit a inquiry. So I did submit a video, and I didn't get casted initially, because I was very lackadaisical with as far as submitting things. I had a lot going on, so I missed a couple deadlines, and
Is that why
um,
you started filming late?
exactly.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
so I missed a couple deadlines, and then also my family is in Connecticut. Like that's where I'm from. So Connecticut's only an hour, maybe an hour 30 minutes from New York. So being there, I was kind of stuck there doing a lot of things. My brother was in a bad car accident over the summer, so it was just a lot of shit going on that I had to like deal with. That submissions for a reality show really wasn't my primary focus.
Right.
So one thing led to another. I spoke with production, and they kind of gave me the opportunity to be able to hop on board. And that's how it all started.
That's amazing. So, would it be safe to say that coming onto the show, being that you're coming from not, I guess, not coming out of the light of a stylist, but at least being respected as an artist, is this kind of a helping way, a stepping stone for people to take you more serious as an artist, or will we see both? Like, what is
Now
this show gonna consist of?
this season you will see me just basically like trying to get a feel for the cast members. Of course I'm introducing myself as an artist, and my music. I'm not really shown too much indulging into it in my craft. Uh I will force the show to focus on drama. Um so, it was just kind of me just being around and getting a feel for everyone, like I said, and just, of course being very opinionated as I am, and just, having fun. It was fun.
All right, so without giving too much and respect to Quran, and good job. I wanna congratulate and shout out Quran because he has done an amazing job with this show, and it's an amazing cast, and I'm really excited. Episode one was really good. The sneak peeks before that was really good, so it got me very intrigued. So I really want to shout him out right now. But talking about episode one, it gets into a lot of I guess messiness. Get into with Spanky and well, before we get there, let's do a little run through real quick. It opens up with Spanky
I'm
and
sorry, you're starting to break up.
can you hear me? Can you hear me? Fine.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Slightly.
How about now? I don't know. Let me see.
Maybe now?
How? Can you hear me now?
Still a little faint.
How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
A little.
I'm gonna exit you out and try to see if we can add you back in.
Okay.
Guys, we seem to be having technical difficulties with Fitzgerald. We were just having a great conversation, guys. 1 second, guys. Got him. How about now?
Hey, let's try this again.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, great. All right, so let's just go into the episode, and it opens up with Spanky, and Spanky was really throughout this episode, and I can say kind of being a little messy. I want to have your little take on what you saw this episode, and as far as Spanky goes, just coercing his way throughout the episode, kind of causing stuff.
Well, it's funny that you view that in the perspective of him being messy. I just viewed it as him shedding light to a friend that there was some things going on. Now, I feel like him bringing it up, he could have just told Ty what was being said at that point. But I mean, maybe he just wanted Ty to just hear it from the horse's mouth. But even in the case of it, them getting to the luncheon, Spanky still ended up being the one to say what occurred. But you'll learn within this season that a lot of the cast members have a habit of not being able to speak when it's in the heat of the moment. They need a little bit of a push.
Right,
Um,
right.
so I guess Spanky just had to be the push in this episode. That's all.
Now, I do want, and my viewers do know, I know this show, and, you guys are new to my show. I do want you to know that, a lot of my questions are based off of not only our knowledge, but it's also based off of comments and questions of the fans of the show. And so we try to stimulate so that everyone can get a feel of, the real behind the, what I mean? So when I say things like, oh, messy or things like that, these are terminology and words that are coming up from, like the comments and the things of that. So it's kind of asking the questions that the viewers want to know. So, moving forward, with Montrell, he seems to be in the center of a lot of the drama this season. Does it? I mean, we don't see a lot of you and him, but is
I'm
there
sorry.
anything that you have? No, you're fine. Is there anything that you have with Montrell that Are you cool with him?
Yeah, no, I'm cool with Montel. Me and Montel, he was actually one of the first people that I've hung out with outside of filming. He was like one of the first to be like, "Let's go hang out," like, cause I was new, I didn't know anybody when I first came around them. So
Right.
he was just like, "What you doing later?" And I'm like, "Shit." Like he like, "Well, I'm going to a party. You should come with me." So he has very good vibes. He's a very cool person. You know.
That seems to be cool. So I want to go into the sneak peek real quick, where it did show you, and it kind of showed a little glimpse of you, and in confessionals and things like that, which was where you guys was in the park, and Ant Doll and Ty were going at it, and you were visible. You were there, and um, speak on that a little bit since we got a sneak peek on that. Give us a little sneak peek through your eyes, your perception of what happened that night.
Well, as you guys can see from the first episode, Ty and Ant Doll, they had a thing going on, and at the park, I had no idea. Like nobody had no idea, to be honest, but Ant Doll and Ty. So when Ty came to the park, it was kind of just like everybody was just shocked. Like, what's happening right now? Like, is this really what's going on? Like, wow. I
So
mean, but feeling.
for the viewers that don't know, apparently there was a dick pic that was sent out or something to that nature, and Ty was accusing Ant Boy and Raekwon of plotting and scheming to have that picture sent out. Am I getting that correct?
Well, apparently there was a picture of Ty that got to the show's T page, which we don't to this day we don't know who was behind this page. But it is assumed that it's somebody very close to the cast or within the cast or within production or very close to production. Because it's just information that has only been told within the realm of those people.
Right.
So it was a picture of Ty that got to the page, and Ty just felt like the only person that had this picture was Ant Doll, so he felt like he was the person to blame. And Ant Doll said it wasn't him. So it's just like who's right and who's wrong.
Now,
So it
there's a part in that scene where it gets cut off, and everyone's talking about, and I know that nobody wants to say, and I don't want to get nobody in trouble or anything, but there's a scene that that nobody seems to want to talk about.
Oh, see, you're trying to make this very okay.
No,
It's
no,
getting
no, no, no,
spicy.
no, 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 no. This is not to be a messy show. So we're not here to make
No,
things
no, no, no.
messy.
I'm
I
not
just
taking it
want
as you being messy at all.
Okay,
Not at
I
all.
just want your perception on that day. You know what I mean? So you don't have to say what exactly was said, but I do want you to give me that feeling you was in when you heard it. Like let the viewers know what to expect.
I mean, how I'm reacting right now is exactly how I
Right.
reacted then. Like, it was just very not expected. The whole thing, like that whole scene, like when you guys watch that scene, you're gonna be like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Like, um Ant Dow and Ty are two very interesting characters. I will say that. They actually bring a lot of entertainment factor to this season. So, you know, oh
Look,
jeez.
that look, your reaction is making me like real like damn, I really want to know. Like I really, really, really want to know. So moving forward, going throughout the whole cast, I feel like he did a really good job on this cast. Not going too deep, but is there any problems are we going to see that you have with any cast member, and can you talk on it a little bit of what we can expect from that
You you said, are there any problems with what?
with you and any of the other cast members that you can speak on?
Um, um, it's a lot of shit. Um, a lot of people, but one in particular, because the first episode kind of gave you a preview. Ty and Montel. They had a very interesting beef that lasted pretty long, actually. Um, and to be honest, it was very petty. Like I don't even understand it. But supposedly because Montel went about going spreading this rumor that O'Neal slept with Ty's ex, and um, well, Ty didn't like that, so I guess he just had a vendetta against Montel ever since. So they had it out within the season. Um,
So were
let's
you
see who
like
else
the
can.
the common denominator between everyone? Like, are you like the neutral party? Oh, I guess not.
Like
so
I
you came,
said, people just
so you
these
came in the
these
middle of the
people
season and
needed a
came and
push.
stirred it up.
They need a push because I'm not the type of I can say this. I'm not the type of person that takes heed to like you saying something to me about somebody and then we get around them and you either smiling in front of them or you not talking or you not saying what you just said to me. So
Right,
something is
right,
not
right.
right.
Facts.
Like
And you gonna speak on it.
so
Facts.
I'm the type of person that if it's an elephant in the room, I'm gonna make sure the elephant is seen. And that's just that.
And that's just that. Stay tuned, huh? so so tell me a little bit more about Fitz. Any music out?
Say that one more time.
I said so. Tell me a little bit more about Fitz. Any new music that can we be expecting?
Uh oh.
Can we be expecting any new music from you?
Okay, one more time.
Any new music? Like, tell me a little bit more
Oh,
about
can
you.
you? Oh, will you hear music? Besides the one that was played within the preview, no music has been played within this season. I'm very particular about what I display to the world, and because of my resume within like the entertainment industry as far as like wardrobe and like I said like having to like separate myself from the two, I want people to take me very 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 seriously. So anything that I put out, like I it has to be like dotted I's and crossed T's. So I just didn't feel that my material was where I wanted it to be for it to be even played. I mean, I definitely have hella shit recorded and done, but it's not where I feel like it should be. So, um, I definitely have some things coming very very soon before this year is out.
Oh,
So,
cool.
please stay tuned. It'll actually stuff will be dropping simultaneously as the episodes go on. As the season goes on, you'll see a lot more of me.
So can we find that record that's on the episode now?
Now that song that was played, it's only on SoundCloud and YouTube. Other than that, it's not on iTunes only because of the technicality of things. The producer hasn't released rights and things like that, so I can't profit off of it. So it has to stay on those two platforms so that way I can still have it available to listen.
And be heard, right,
Um,
right, right, right.
so other than that, the next things that I put out will definitely be on all major music platforms: iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, all that good shit.
I'm excited. So what is your love life like? Is there any Mr. Fitz on the side?
Well, I didn't have a love life at all within filming, but after filming wrapped up, well, within like the last couple of episodes, I like met someone, not within filming, like we didn't film or nothing with each other, but off camera, I met someone, and things are very, very serious now. I
Oh,
am definitely off the market, and it wasn't expected, but it,
those are
it,
the
it
best
feels
times.
right.
That's the
So,
best ones when
you
they're
know,
not expected.
yeah.
Congratulations. I wish you and your boo nothing but the best. I really do.
Thanks. We actually have a vlog coming very, very soon to YouTube, so be on
Oh,
the
cool.
lookout
Make
for
sure
that
you
as
let me
well.
know. Make sure you let me know. I'll definitely support you guys. Definitely, definitely. Maybe
Absolutely.
after that drops, I can get y'all back out here together and get like a group interview going.
No, absolutely. We could set that up. We could definitely set
Yeah,
that
that'd
up.
be
I'm
dope.
with that.
I think that'd be dope. That'd be dope. So what is you want to talk a little bit about the vlog? What is that going to be like? What is that about?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
I said, did you want to talk a little bit about the vlog? Like, what is your vlog going to be about? Just like about relationship stuff?
I haven't even been like reading the comments or anything. It's not even like, wow. I'm sorry. Mm, I'm not sure what's happening. Um, I was trying to see if anyone like left comments or anything for me to like respond to, but unfortunately, Facebook is being very, very difficult. Um, oh, oh, yeah, Facebook is being very difficult at the moment. Um, I mean, I really can't wait for you guys to be able to see when I debut on the show. Um, I hope you guys come to a liking of me, my personality, my character, um, and hopefully, you like me enough to where you're interested for me to be on season 3.
I think he's receiving a call. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully this is bad for. Okay, there we go.
People
Hopefully it
calling you?
doesn't go back out.
Mr. Busy Man. People calling you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Guys, he's having some technical difficulties on his end. I do apologize about that, but this was a great interview. A lot of tea was spilled. We're gonna see if we can get him right back on so we can end this and wrap this up. But make sure y'all tune in and y'all go and watch the Come Up NYC. If y'all have not watched it yet, it is super lit. We're gonna try this one more time with Fitzgerald. See if we can get him back up here. But make sure y'all go watch the Come Up NYC season 2. Star Fitzgerald. It's gonna be lit. They got an amazing cast. Kiran is a great producer, director, creator. He got a lot going on with this cast. They're a good looking cast. Fitz, I don't know what's going on. I see you on my end, but it's not letting me do anything. I know you was having. I don't know if you're having connectivity issues or what. Yeah, it's not letting me bring you in. Let's see if we can bring in. How are you? So we're gonna bring back Fish in just a minute, but I did just want to say congratulations on your episode 1 airing. It was a great episode. You did a really amazing job. Honestly, we can't wait to episode 2. So I did want to bring you on just to say thank you for that great episode.
I was coming up because I seen the notification. I said, let me come on and watch it. It's not over yet, right?
No, it's not over. We're gonna bring him back on. He was having some technical difficulties, so I'm gonna bring him back on. But I saw you was watching, so I just wanted to bring you up and say congratulations and you know, 2 thumbs up.
Okay. Well, let me finish watching it.
They're gonna bring back LCD Bill. So we're not gonna be here too much longer because I see they don't want us to be great today. But going back into the episode, there was a lot going on this episode, and there was a lot of tea given away as far as Montel, O'Neill, Ty, Ant Doll. We was excited to see Aubrey in this season. How was it your experience with Aubrey? Did you get to film any with Aubrey?
I did get to hang with Aubrey. I actually met her for the first time at Spanky's little get together that he had. He had a hotel party, so I met her there, and
Oh,
um,
look. All right.
when I met
Look.
her, when I met her, I thought she was very, very, very pretty. So I did pull her to the side or whatever, and introduce myself, had a little conversation with her. And I wanted to like get to know her more, so I asked for her number, but like she said she didn't want to give it out, so she just gave me her Instagram. We followed each other, and we just been cool ever since.
Okay, so y'all cool. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it because I feel like you giving, but that you're not giving. Like you give me a little bit with the way you react to things, but then you take it back a little bit. So then you got me in suspense to what's about to happen. Cause you just fell out when I just asked you that, and then you're gonna end it with, "Well, we cool, we cool." So like I don't know how to take that.
Um, no, there's nothing behind that.
Look, I guess we just gotta tune in. So overall, what do you take from the season? Are you excited that you got on this platform? Is this something that you feel would benefit
I'm
your
actually
brand and your
very
career?
excited to be on this platform. To be honest with you, I would love for a couple of the cast members to no longer be on the platform because I just feel like, in all honesty, the show is called The Come Up. Um, so see, yeah, this is why I didn't want to. I haven't been really touching that beer like that because now I'm starting to get a little loose, and then I feel like I'm saying a little too much because I really feel like you guys should just watch and just see how it all plays out. Um, but yeah, I just feel like there's cast members that season three it should just be focused on people that are actually doing things.
Mm. So that's T to look forward to. I guess so. It's not that much work from some of these cast members. I'm guessing.
Yeah, so please, please, please tune in every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Um, I mean, you don't have to watch it at 4 p.m. because it is going to be on YouTube, but
But watch
just
it
tune
before
in.
10 p.m. because then we have the after show and we're gonna make sure that y'all know what we're talking about once we out there. So make sure y'all watch it at 4 or before 10. But next week we're gonna have the after show, and hopefully we could get somebody else from the cast on here to do another interview, and maybe we could get a little bit more tea from episode 2 of what's going on between Ty
See,
and
now they'll
Montrell.
probably talk a little more because they're a little mad at this point, but um, you know, I just really want people to just watch for themselves, and then I want to come back and have another interview with you because then I can really like be candid and really speak how I want to speak. But I don't want to speak how I want to speak now because it's gonna give everything away. So
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. When they air you, we'll do this. I'll schedule another interview with you, and you can come back, and then we can talk some more. Therefore, you'll be aired in the interview, and it'll be a couple episodes in, so we can talk about what's happened from then to now.
that sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So again, before I let you go though, let people know what your music platform is. You did say you have a SoundCloud on YouTube. Where can they find that on SoundCloud and YouTube?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Where can they find your music? What is your SoundCloud and
My
your YouTube?
SoundCloud is Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald. Everything is Fitzgerald. As you can see, Fitzgerald Fitz on Facebook, Fitzgerald on SoundCloud, Fitz for President on Instagram. Um, yeah.
Dope, dope. So shout out to you, shout out to Karan, shout out to the whole cast. We will schedule another interview for you to come back out once you are aired so that we can get a little bit more tea from you because I know, you wanted to say a lot, you couldn't really say nothing, but it's good too because what these
No,
shows
I
does
had
is
to be very brief this interview. I had to be very brief because um, things get very interesting. So,
I believe, but you know what? Interviews like this, I like it though because interviews like this gets people excited to watch it. Like, oh my God, what is he talking about? What is going to happen and stuff like that. So it's good that you bring the anticipation to watch what's about to happen. So I'm excited. And as far as you coming on the show, I'm excited to see what storm you bring because it seems like you coming to stir some things up to bring some excitement to the show. So shout out to you. I'm already a fan. You know what I mean? I look forward to your
oh,
music.
thank you.
I look forward to your music, and when you do release some music and some new projects, please let me know. I would love to help help promote and share anything that I can do. I am from Jersey, so I'm up there a lot. So any showcases or anything like that that I can support, I would love to support. So just keep me informed.
Absolutely, I will definitely do that. I appreciate you inviting me. This was very fun. I look forward to coming back doing another one. And next time, I promise to spill as much tea as you'd like. um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on
Thank you,
all
thank you.
platforms, especially Instagram. Come on, y'all get with it.
Get with it. All right, all love. Look at that, guys. Another successful interview, another great cast member for another great show. We're all the way in New York this time with the Come Up NYC Season 2. That was special guest Fitzgerald. We had a pop up guest with Karan, the producer, creator, director. Um, Tune in next week, Wednesday at 4 p.m. Gemini Films. The Come Up, Season 2, Episode 2 will air at 4 o'clock p.m. next week. And at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you already know, is the Royal Couch After Show review for it. And we will have another cast member to surprise you with. So tune in. Thank you guys. We love you. Keep it lovely.